As the years pass and we step into life beyond 65, the body begins to whisper truths we can no longer ignore. The knees grow stiff, the breath shortens, and memory sometimes fades like a distant horizon. Nights may become restless, with sleep that arrives late and leaves too soon. Even the simplest tasks can feel heavier than before. And in quiet moments, many seniors find themselves asking, how many more healthy years do I truly have? Doctors may prescribe more pills, and while medicine has its place, each tablet often carries a shadow of side effects. It is not unusual to feel trapped in a cycle, managing one condition while unintentionally creating another. This is the silent struggle of aging, the desire not just to survive, but to remain strong, clear-minded, and independent. Yet there is another path, one that does not begin in the pharmacy, but in the wisdom of nature. For centuries, across the mountains and valleys of Asia, elders have turned to certain foods, roots, herbs, seeds, and mushrooms that nourish both body and spirit. Modern science is now uncovering the same truth. These natural gifts can protect the heart, support memory, ease inflammation, and even bring back restful sleep. In the journey ahead, I will share with you 10 powerful Asian superfoods. Each is more than nourishment. Each is a reminder that life, even in its later years, can still be vibrant, resilient, and deeply fulfilling. The first superfood I want to share with you is cordyceps. It may look small, fragile, almost unremarkable at first glance, yet within this tiny form lies the endurance of mountains and the wisdom of centuries. Cordyceps, known as the winter worm, summer grass, has been treasured in Asia for generations as a source of life force, particularly for elders seeking strength in their later years. In traditional practice, cordyceps was given to those who struggled with weakness, chronic fatigue, or shortness of breath. Elders noticed its ability to restore vitality where the body felt most depleted. Modern science now confirms what was once only observed. A study in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that cordyceps improves oxygen use in the body, supports lung health, and increases stamina. Other research highlights its role in balancing blood sugar and strengthening the immune system, two crucial needs for seniors who wish to remain active and independent. For many older adults, these benefits touch the heart of daily challenges, walking a few steps without exhaustion, climbing stairs without stopping to catch one's breath, waking with energy instead of fatigue. Cordyceps does not cure aging, but it softens its weight, helping the body move with greater ease. It can be used simply. A few dried strands steeped in hot water create a gentle tea, or they may be simmered in a nourishing chicken soup. Taken 2 or 3 times per week, cordyceps offers support without strain. Each sip is more than medicine. It is a reminder. Even in the hardest winters of life, there is renewal waiting to rise within you, if only you allow it to breathe. The second superfood I want to share with you is Korean ginseng. From the soil of shaded mountains, its roots grow slowly, sometimes for many years, drawing into themselves the quiet strength of the earth. For centuries, elders in Asia regarded ginseng as more than a plant. They called it the root of life, believing it could restore energy to the weary and clarity to the mind. Traditional healers offered ginseng to those who were drained of vitality, who found it hard to rise from bed or to remain focused through the day. In recent years, modern research has confirmed these timeless observations. A review in the journal Nutrients 2018 showed that ginseng can reduce fatigue, sharpen memory, and support immune health. Other studies suggest it may help regulate blood pressure and improve circulation, two concerns that weigh heavily on seniors as the years advance. These benefits reach directly into the struggles of aging. Fatigue that once kept you seated may ease. Thoughts that felt clouded may grow sharper. Even the heart may find a steadier rhythm. Ginseng does not stop time, but it gives the body and mind more space to breathe within it. The use of ginseng can be gentle. A few thin slices of dried root steeped in warm water create a tea that refreshes without overwhelming. It can also be added to porridge or broth, providing quiet strength through food. Seniors are advised to keep the daily amount modest, no more than 3 grams, to avoid restlessness. When you drink ginseng tea, remember, it is not only the taste of a root, but the patient endurance of a mountain flowing into your life, inviting you to stand tall and clear once more. The third superfood I want to share with you is green tea. From the mist-covered hills of Japan and China, tender leaves are picked with care, then gently steamed or dried. What seems like a simple leaf carries within it a quiet power that has been honored for centuries. For many elders across Asia, a warm cup of green tea was more than refreshment. It was a ritual of renewal, a way to pause and feel life's rhythm flow again. Science now explains why. Green tea is rich in catechins, especially EGCG, compounds known to reduce inflammation and protect cells from damage. A large study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular tea drinkers had a significantly lower risk of heart disease and stroke. Other research links green tea to improved cholesterol levels and support for healthy weight management. For seniors, these benefits are deeply practical. A stronger heart means more freedom in daily life. Reduced inflammation can ease discomfort in joints. And the calming effect of L-theanine, another compound in green tea, may help the mind find stillness even in restless evenings. Green tea can be enjoyed with ease. Steep 1 teaspoon of leaves in hot water around 175 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, allowing the flavor to release without bitterness. 1 or 2 cups a day are enough to invite its gifts without disturbing sleep. When you lift the cup to your lips, consider this. You are not only drinking tea, you are receiving the essence of mountains, rain, and sunlight, all gathered in a single moment, reminding you that renewal is always possible at any age. The fourth superfood I want to share with you is turmeric, often called the golden spice. From the roots of a modest plant comes a brilliant yellow powder that has colored both food and medicine across Asia for thousands of years. In ancient kitchens and temples, turmeric symbolized warmth, protection, and healing. Modern science has uncovered the source of its power, curcumin, a natural compound with strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Chronic inflammation is one of the hidden forces behind many conditions of aging, arthritis, heart disease, even memory decline. Research published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that curcumin may improve attention and memory in older adults. Other studies highlight its ability to reduce joint pain and support cardiovascular health. For seniors, this means turmeric can be more than flavor. It can help soothe aching knees, protect the brain from decline, and guard the heart from strain. It is a gentle ally against the silent fires of aging that erode comfort and independence. Using turmeric is simple. A half teaspoon of the powder stirred into warm milk creates a calming evening drink, often known as golden milk. It can also be added to soups, stews, or rice, bringing both color and health to daily meals. To enhance absorption, pair it with a small amount of black pepper and healthy fat such as olive oil. Each time you taste its golden hue, remember, turmeric is not only seasoning, it is sunlight captured in a root, reminding you that healing can still shine from within, even in the later chapters of life. The fifth superfood I want to share with you is seaweed. Rising quietly with the tides, seaweed has nourished coastal communities in Asia for centuries. Thin and delicate in appearance, it hides within its leaves the vast memory of the ocean. To eat seaweed is to receive a portion of the sea's minerals carried across waves and currents to your table. Science now confirms what tradition long embraced. Seaweed is naturally rich in iodine, essential for the thyroid gland, which governs energy, metabolism, and body temperature. Without enough iodine, fatigue, weight gain, and cognitive decline can appear, issues familiar to many seniors. Studies published in Marine Drugs highlight seaweed's abundance of antioxidants, vitamins A, C, E, and K, and compounds that may help regulate blood pressure and cholesterol. For older adults, These qualities offer more than nutrition. A balanced thyroid means steadier energy throughout the day. Antioxidants protect fragile cells from age-related damage. Minerals like calcium and magnesium strengthen bones, reducing the risk of fractures that can so easily rob independence. Seaweed can be part of daily meals in many gentle ways. Sheets of nori can wrap rice or vegetables. Wakame adds depth to a simple soup. Even a sprinkle of dried seaweed flakes over a salad or scrambled eggs provides nourishment without effort. Because seaweed is potent, moderation matters. A few servings each week are enough. Each taste of seaweed is like listening to the sea itself, calm, enduring, timeless. It reminds us that life flows not only in rivers and lungs, but also in the silent depths that continue to sustain us even as we age. The sixth superfood I want to share with you is black sesame seeds. At first glance, they appear so small, tiny grains that slip easily through the fingers. Yet within these humble seeds lies a deep reservoir of nourishment that has supported Asian diets for thousands of years. In traditional culture, they were often seen as a symbol of vitality and longevity, believed to keep hair dark, bones strong, and the body resilient. Modern nutrition confirms the wisdom of this ancient trust. Black sesame seeds are exceptionally rich in calcium, magnesium, and zinc, minerals that are crucial for bone health. For seniors who face the constant risk of osteoporosis and fractures, these nutrients can mean the difference between frailty and strength. Studies published in Food Chemistry also reveal high levels of antioxidants, including sesamin and sesamolin, compounds that help protect the heart and reduce inflammation. The benefits reach further still. With healthy fats and vitamin E, black sesame seeds support radiant skin and circulation. Some research even suggests they may help regulate cholesterol, providing additional protection for cardiovascular health, an ever-present concern in later years. In daily life, black sesame seeds are remarkably easy to use. A spoonful can be sprinkled over oatmeal, yogurt, or vegetables. They can be blended into smoothies, baked into bread, or ground into a paste to create a nourishing spread. For those who enjoy traditional flavors, a warm bowl of black sesame porridge offers both comfort and strength. Each seed carries a quiet lesson. Greatness does not always come in grand forms. Sometimes it is hidden in the smallest shapes, waiting to restore balance and strength to the body that has carried you so far. The seventh superfood I want to share with you is fermented soy. In its raw form, soybeans are simple and plain, but through the patient process of fermentation, they are transformed into something far more powerful. Foods such as natto, miso, and tempeh that have nourished generations across Asia. What was once ordinary becomes extraordinary, carrying new life within it. The transformation is not only symbolic, but deeply scientific. Fermented soy is one of the richest natural sources of vitamin K2, a nutrient essential for guiding calcium into the bones and away from the arteries. This is critical for seniors who must protect both skeletal strength and cardiovascular health. A study in Osteoporosis International found that higher vitamin K2 intake was linked to reduced risk of hip fractures. Other research highlights how the probiotics in fermented soy support digestion, ease inflammation, and enhance the immune system. For older adults, these benefits touch multiple dimensions of health. Stronger bones mean fewer falls and greater independence. A healthy gut allows the body to absorb nutrients more effectively, and balanced arteries reduce the silent threat of heart disease, which so often shadows aging. Fermented soy can be enjoyed in simple, familiar ways. A bowl of miso soup brings warmth and comfort. Natto, though strong in flavor, can be paired with rice for those open to tradition. Tempeh offers a versatile, protein-rich addition to stir-fries or sandwiches. Just a few servings each week can provide lasting support. Fermentation teaches us a gentle truth. Change is not loss, but renewal. Just as soy becomes something greater through time, so too can we transform, finding new strength and balance in the later seasons of life. The eighth superfood I want to share with you is goji berries. These small crimson fruits have been cultivated for centuries in the valleys of China and Tibet, where they were often described as red jewels that preserved sight and strengthened life. Even today, they remain a staple in traditional tonics, soups, and teas, cherished not only for their sweetness, but for the vitality they bring. Scientific research now gives weight to these ancient beliefs. Goji berries are rich in carotenoids, particularly zeaxanthin, which protects the delicate tissues of the eyes. A study in the journal Optometry and Vision Science reported that daily goji consumption increased protective pigments in the retina, helping to guard against age-related macular degeneration. These berries also supply vitamin C, iron, and powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress, a major contributor to chronic illness in seniors. The benefits extend beyond the eyes. Regular consumption of goji berries has been linked to improved immune function, better sleep quality, and even enhanced feelings of well-being. For older adults, this combination means clearer vision, stronger resistance against infections, and a lighter spirit in daily life. Incorporating goji berries can be simple. A handful can be enjoyed as a snack mixed with oatmeal or blended into a smoothie. They can also be steeped in hot water to create a ruby-colored tea that soothes and nourishes. 2 or 3 tablespoons a day are sufficient to invite their gifts without excess. Each berry carries a quiet reminder. Even the smallest fruit can protect the light within your eyes and the strength within your body. To taste goji is to taste resilience, sweet, enduring, and filled with life. The ninth superfood I want to share with you is reishi mushroom, often called the mushroom of immortality. For over 2,000 years, this deep reddish fungus has held a special place in Asian medicine and philosophy. Emperors once sought it as a treasure, not only for its rarity, but for its reputation as a source of calm, strength, and long life. Modern science has begun to reveal the truth behind the legend. Reishi contains bioactive compounds such as triterpenes and polysaccharides, which support immune function and reduce inflammation. Research in Frontiers in Pharmacology highlights its role in regulating the immune system, helping the body respond more effectively to illness without overstimulation. Other studies suggest reishi may improve sleep quality and lessen anxiety, 2 struggles that many seniors quietly endure. The value of reishi lies not in quick results, but in its gentle cumulative effect. For older adults, it can mean fewer colds during the winter, calmer nights with deeper rest, and a more balanced response to daily stress. These are subtle shifts, but together they restore resilience and peace of mind. Reishi is most often enjoyed as a tea or extract. The dried slices can be simmered slowly for 30 to 40 minutes, producing a dark, slightly bitter brew that can be sweetened with honey if desired. Capsules or powdered forms are also widely available, offering convenience without losing the benefits. Regular but moderate use, several times a week, is enough to invite its quiet support. Drinking reishi is like listening to an ancient story told by the forest. Each sip carries patience, endurance, and serenity, reminding us that longevity is not measured only in years, but in the depth of peace we find along the way. The 10th superfood I want to share with you is lotus seeds. Hidden within the calm waters of ponds and lakes, the lotus flower rises pure and unblemished above the surface. At its heart lie the seeds, small and pale, long valued in Asia, not only as food, but as a symbol of serenity and renewal. To eat them is to taste the quiet strength of still water. Science confirms the wisdom carried by tradition. Lotus seeds contain natural compounds such as flavonoids and alkaloids, known for their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Studies published in Plant Foods for Human Nutrition have shown that lotus seeds can support cardiovascular health and improve glucose metabolism, 2 concerns that often accompany aging. They are also rich in magnesium and phosphorus, minerals that calm the nervous system and promote steady heart rhythms. Perhaps their most treasured benefit for seniors is their gentle effect on sleep and relaxation. In traditional Chinese medicine, lotus seeds have been used for centuries as a natural sedative, easing restlessness and supporting deeper, more restorative sleep. For older adults who struggle with waking often during the night, this can bring profound relief. Lotus seeds can be enjoyed in many forms. They may be simmered into soups, blended into porridge, or roasted lightly for a wholesome snack. When cooked until soft, they bring a subtle sweetness and a calming quality to any meal. Just a handful a few times each week is sufficient to feel their quiet influence. Each seed is a reminder that peace is not found by chasing it, but by allowing it to bloom naturally within us. In every bite, lotus seeds whisper of balance, reminding the aging body that tranquility is still within reach. As we come to the end of this journey through 10 remarkable superfoods, I invite you to pause for a moment. Reflect not only on the knowledge you have received, but on the deeper message that lies within it. Aging is not a sentence of decline. It is an invitation to care more gently, to live more intentionally, and to embrace the gifts that nature continues to offer. Each food we explored carries more than nutrients. Cordyceps teaches resilience, ginseng reminds us of clarity, green tea whispers renewal, turmeric brings healing light. Seaweed holds the memory of the ocean, black sesame seeds hide strength in their smallness, fermented soy transforms through time. Goji berries guard the eyes, reishi mushrooms cultivate peace, and lotus seeds reveal tranquility. Together, they form a circle of wisdom, reminding us that health is not found in one miracle, but in the harmony of many small choices. For seniors, these choices are powerful. A cup of tea, a spoonful of seeds, a bowl of soup. Each is a quiet act of self-respect, a promise to your body that you still wish to walk with strength, to think with clarity, to live with dignity. If this message has touched you, I encourage you to share it with your family, your friends, and those you care for. Sharing is more than passing on information. It is an act of compassion, a way to remind others that life, even in its later chapters, can still be vibrant, meaningful, and whole. Let us walk this path together, one mindful step, one nourishing choice at a time.